C'est bon.
Hello, I'm Laura from Zero Waste France. I represent the NGO Zero Waste France, which is based in Paris. Our NGO, of course, probably like yours, promotes zero waste approaches and vision. We try to act at different levels. For example, we do a lot of advocacy work, try to change the regulation. That's what I'm working on. We also work at raising awareness among citizens on the impact of waste production and of overconsumption of resources. And we also work at the local level, because Zero Waste France is an NGO which is active everywhere in France. And as you can see behind me, we have a lot of local groups everywhere in France, local groups of volunteers. So we try to coordinate all the zero waste movement in France and try to train all volunteers to have an impact also at the local level and with the cities. What's new in France on zero waste? Well, a lot, because the zero waste movement is quite active in France. We've had, at the beginning of this year, we've had a new law that was passed in our parliament that contains quite a few steps forward for the zero waste movement. For example, we're going to have a ban on single-use packaging, single-use plastic packaging around fruits and vegetables sold in supermarkets. We are also going to have a general ban of single-use items for on-site consumption in restaurants and in fast food restaurants especially. So yeah, quite a lot of things to be happy about. Well, in France, the zero waste movement is really active, so we also see a big rise of packaging-free shops and refillables packaging schemes, for example, taking place, so that's really good as well. And for our NGO, it's also a special year, because we're going to be moving to a new office that is much bigger in the center of Paris. It's called the Zero Waste House. And it's a project, it's a building where there will be a lot of conferences, events, also a zero waste shop. So we're going to have a new place to promote zero waste approaches. And this project, it was born during the first Zero Waste Festival that we organized in Paris 4 years ago. So I hope your festival is also going to give birth to a lot of new projects. And well, I wish you a really happy time during this virtual festival.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Rocha, and I'm the executive director of an organization called Nipe Fagio in Tanzania. Nipe Fagio means pass me the broom in Swahili. I am very excited to hear that you are at a Zero Waste Festival. I hope you are learning a lot and also having a lot of fun. I would like to share with you a little bit of what we are doing here in Tanzania in terms of zero waste. Nipe Fagio is implementing a community-based zero waste project. What does that mean? That means that we have 3 pilot neighborhoods, 3 low-income neighborhoods, where we are about to start doing segregation at source and door-to-door collection. So basically, each household segregates their own waste into 4 categories, being then hazardous, residual, recyclable, and then compost, so organic waste basically. We collect that waste and then we take to a materials recovery facility where we sort it further. So everything that is compostable goes to composting. It's about 65% of the waste here in Dar es Salaam and in most sub-Saharan African countries. And then everything that is recyclable is stored to be sold, so that we can generate income for the system. The residual waste is what we don't have anything to do with, basically, so we basically store it for further collection later on, and then it's taken to the one official dump site, which is called Pugu, that we have here in Dar es Salaam. And the hazardous waste, it depends. If it's e-waste, we try to take it to e-waste companies. If it's other kinds of hazardous waste, it goes to the dump site. So it depends a little bit on what the hazardous waste is. Basically, what we believe and what we are working with is the assumption that if people are given a good choice, they take it. So people normally say that low-income communities wouldn't be willing to contribute towards waste collection and wouldn't be understanding of the need of do segregation at source. Our pilot program, we had over 86% compliance from the low-income communities to segregation at source. So I think what is really cool is that it shows that yes, if people are given a good choice, they take it. What we hope to have as soon as we can understand better this whole COVID-19 situation is actually go at full capacity with these 3 neighborhoods, because we have only piloted a couple households in each, and then basically run the show and make sure it works. We'll do everything we can to prove the model so that we can scale this model moving forward to other neighborhoods starting probably in 2021. We are very excited to be able to share all of this with you. We are eager to exchanging, so if anyone that has ideas, advice, and would like to know more, please feel free to contact me. You can send an email. We are on social media as Nipe Fagio. Fagio, so Nipe Fagio is Nipefagio. And yes, that's pretty much it from us. One of our main goals is that eventually, once we can prove that the model works, the financial system works, and everything works, then we can actually have that as incorporated as policy. So it becomes more of the waste management, the official waste management of Dar es Salaam. So I think that's pretty much it. I hope you are enjoying, having fun, and I would love to hear from you in the future. Thank you. Bye. Kwaheri.